episode of the Sports Battery. I am Monte with my co-host Matthew. How you doing this evening, Matthew?
Doing good, Monte. It's good to be with you as always,
Yes,
man.
sir. Free agency is here, baby, and it has been rocking the media. There's rocking the media, right? Everybody has gotten their players, re-signing their players. It's been a whirlwind so far. Um, Washington Commanders, they got their guy Debo Samuel, of course. Another receiver on the side with Terry McLaurin to go with Jaden Daniels and that nice ass offense. How you feel? I know you already.
I'll just credit the Larry Tunsil trade, man. I think that's a big one too.
Yeah,
It's very important to understand we had, Brandon Coleman out there, and he wasn't really meant to be our long-term left tackle, but he did really good
yeah.
while he was in there. So, Larry Tunsil's now going to come in. It's the best thing we've had since Trent Williams in Washington. I'm excited about it.
Okay, okay.
Best left tackle since Trent Williams. I see these things that say we tried to get Stanley, but he didn't want to be here.
And then
Hey man, that's his loss then, right?
Jonathan Allen left to go to the Vikings on a 3-year deal. That was that was pretty up in the air with the Commanders, seeing what they were going to do with him. They let him hit free agent or see what teams that would want him, and he ended up going to the Vikings. So good luck to him.
I mean, yeah, good luck to him, man. I really enjoyed having him on the team. I couldn't believe we got him at the 17th overall
Yeah,
pick. I really couldn't.
and then
Had a good run with us. I wish him the best.
some other free agent signees that are probably going to shake up the draft too. Geno Smith goes to the Raiders. Um, he wanted a 40 plus million dollar contract with Seattle, but they wouldn't give it to him. So he's going back with Pete Carroll to Las Vegas. So that should be
Sometimes when you play for someone who believes in you, it gets the best out of you, man. And that's what's going to be better for Geno Smith to go back to Pete Carroll at this point in his career.
yeah.
Who's going to offer him a better time right now?
Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. So that's gonna be a thing. Um, and then the Rams, they signed Devontae Adams to year deal,
Mm.
so that was big. And they recently just released Cooper Cup, so that's going to be interesting to see where he goes. They didn't want to sign him for that 20 million that he had left on his contract, so they released him. So we'll see where he ends up next. That's going to be very interesting.
Well, let me ask you something, man. Do you think that Devontae Adams would have won him that game in Philadelphia in the snow, though?
I don't know. I mean,
I guess the Eagles
he could have. I mean, he was
playoff
killing
game.
it in Green Bay where it snows a lot and it's cold weather, so I think he would have adapted pretty well.
I think that one of the biggest things about free agency right now is the Eagles are losing a lot of people, man.
That's how it goes when people win, the Super Bowl. They
I know, dude. The Caps, the Nats, dude. I know. Trust me,
yeah.
dude.
So it's
But
interesting.
they've lost what? They lost two guys on the defensive line, and then what's his name? Graham retired, right?
Yeah,
So
and then Gardner Johnson.
then they traded
Yep.
him. Yeah, man.
Slay went to Pittsburgh, so that was interesting to see too. Darius Slay not re-signing with the Eagles. Um,
Well, I think they moved
yeah,
on.
they moved.
Yeah, they don't want to pay him or whatever.
Speaking of
You know
The
the,
Steelers signed DK Metcalf, got traded and got a new contract, 5-year deal. So that was pretty interesting.
but they don't have a quarterback right now. This is a weird one for the
Yeah,
Steelers.
yeah. Either they go with Russ again. There's rumors about Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers apparently could also be signing with the Vikings. So this is going to be a very interesting situation for both teams for their quarterback.
I saw Russ will be with the Browns or the Giants, and that he does not want to go back to play for Tomlin because like their relationship is not good anymore.
Okay. So if Russ does go to the Giants, won't be surprised if the Giants.
Dude, the Browns have the best chance ever to take We talked about this last go around in free agency. When you have nothing to lose, when you're really a good team and you're a quarterback away, you got nothing to lose, why not, man? Take a shot. Just go get everybody, right? Sign everybody that's willing to take the league minimum and play quarterback that has a shot. Because if you're the Browns, man, do you think that Kenny Pickett or Russell Wilson gives you a better chance?
True, true.
Kenny Pickett is probably the best choice they have,
Okay,
right?
okay. I see what you're saying.
At the moment, I mean, Watson's out forever.
Or the Steelers could be maybe drafting a quarterback. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's Dart or Milrow right there.
Yeah, so I can see.
Because they will not be able to get Ewers or the other or Ward Shadur.
Yeah, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens. Um, Also the the Chargers they picked up Najee Harris. Steelers want to
Yeah.
resign him.
Do you think he's a
No, I
bust?
don't think he's a bust. He has 1,000 yard seasons. I think every each season since he's been in the NFL. So I don't know. Maybe it's the type of system that he needs to be in. To I don't know. Maybe he wanted more
I
some
don't
kind of
know.
money. I don't know. But he's produced each season he's been in. Might not
So why did they decline his option then?
maybe because their other running back is producing better. So I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
So that's an interesting situation if you want to say so. But yeah, I don't know what goes on with that. To be honest with you, I was surprised the Chargers didn't re-sign J.K. and he had a pretty decent season with them as well.
They let him go?
He's still a free agent.
Oh wow, okay. I was wondering that a second ago. I thought they were just gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
But listen, I think that makes sense for the Chargers then because even though he's gonna want a lot of money after that year and there's still the injury history with him, it sucks, but you can't pay.
yeah,
But
you're right.
it's crazy the Giants gave Darius Slayton the same amount of money they refused to give Saquon Barkley. It's
Stupid, right?
ridiculous.
He had a good season, but it's stupid. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, speaking of quarterbacks, Justin Fields, former Buckeye,
Yeah.
got signed to the Jets. I think it's going to be a good. I think it's a pretty good signing. Um,
I've been saying this for weeks, man, because who else is willing to go there and who else gives them the best shot to get there?
yeah, I agree.
Who's willing to go play for the Jets right now in free agency apart from there? Obviously not Rodgers. Do you think Russell Wilson is their answer? No, no, he's not. So yeah, you got to pick Justin Fields. I honestly said if he doesn't go to the Jets, he's going to the Colts, and they just picked Daniel Jones. So,
Yeah, I like the signing for them. New head coach as well. So,
but the QB market, what do you got? Guys like Jimmy Garoppolo.
well, Jimmy Garoppolo
Who
went
else?
to I think the Rams.
I think he left the Rams.
No, I think he went to the Rams. If I'm not mistaken.
But there's guys like that though. You know what I mean? Like there's no one who's in the market right now. Maybe you could trade for Kirk Cousins. Maybe that could get done. That's something the Browns should do, man. The Browns should get Russ or the Browns should sign Russ right now for like a 1 year. And if he's really not doing well, just bench him and go trade for Kirk Cousins, man. What else do you have to lose?
That could be an option, but we'll see. I guess it all depends on how the draft goes too. Or maybe they might sign one of those guys and then still draft a quarterback.
Kenny Pickett's not their long-term answer, man. He's gonna just be a
Of
filler.
course.
But well, listen, man, there's no way in hell that's who they're gonna go up against the Ravens and the Bengals with that quarterback, man. They're not done here, man.
Yeah,
They're not
I agree.
done. They're gonna make a
Yeah,
move.
you're right.
So who's it really gonna be? Is it really gonna be Russell Wilson Or I don't think Rodgers is going to the Browns, man. I think maybe they trade for Kirk.
Rodgers is either going to. I think Rodgers is going to end up in at Minnesota. Honestly,
Just like that, bro. Just like that far.
um, and then Sam Darnold, he went to Seattle.
That's a good move. Hey, man, that's pretty awesome for them, honestly.
Yeah,
But I just think the Vikings messed this up, dude. I know that they didn't get it done, but do you really think that JJ McCarthy's going to have a better career than Sam Darnold will when it's
we'll
all
see
said and
because Sam
done?
Darnold just had his best year
But
of
that's
his
what I'm
career.
saying. Good luck to them. I think they messed up.
I don't know.
I think because I think the reason why I say that the most is they could have probably got a commanding return for JJ McCarthy and build upon Darnold, right?
Yeah, but
But
I ain't gonna lie, he didn't do too hot in the end of the year. So
yeah, so I think that's why ultimately you'd roll the dice on McCarthy,
I rolled that Smith.
but for the Seahawks, man, they just lost DK. Man, they could probably draft that Ohio State wide receiver.
We could. We'll see.
What's his name? Who how do you say it?
I don't wanna butcher it, but it's New Jingla.
Yeah, okay, so you know who I'm talking about though. That
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, he could go there.
What do you think about Daniel Jones going to the Colts?
I think honestly, I think it's like if they're gonna have an offense that's kind of like the Robert Griffin run and throw with Richardson, that's totally what Jones could fit in, right? They call him the white Michael Vick,
Yeah.
right? So, and I used to hate it, man. I would hate it, dude. I've seen Daniel Jones play at FedEx Field as a Giant like 4 times, dude. I would hate it when he would run for like 15 yards. It's all that money on Chase Young. He can't go. Just
And Chase Young ended up going to
Mon he would run right by Montez Sweat all willy-nilly, dude. That's why when
yeah.
Montez said, "How much money? We can't give that to you."
He ended up Chase Young ended up retaining getting another contract with the Saints. So maybe he's gonna revive there.
Maybe the Browns should get Taysom Hill. I think they let him go.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill is better quarterback than what they have.
Yeah, you're right. I
At that point, why not, right? You need somebody.
yeah, you're right.
But Jameis Winston's not that bad, man. He's not that bad. Where's he going?
He's still a free agent.
I know. Where do you think he's gonna go?
I hope the Ravens. Shoot, we need another backup QB.
He could probably go to the Raiders too,
The Raiders.
because I think like the whole thing about Pete Carroll and Tom Brady is they need somebody like for now. So, both of those guys aren't going to be the long-term answers, but maybe they do draft a quarterback still.
I think they still do, depending on who's available.
Dude, I mean, I just truly believe that Cam Ward looks just like Steve McNair to me. I think he should go to the Titans, man.
That's where everybody's gonna go.
I think the Titans, I compare him to Steve McNair, who was a Titan, man. I think he should go to the Titans. What do you think? Who's the number one pick? Because that influences free agency. We'll end on that. Who's the number one pick?
I can't really say that because it's the Titans still have it. As long as the Titans still have number one pick, they're gonna get a quarterback.
I think it's Cam
Yeah,
Ward.
it's gonna be Cam Ward most likely.
It will be, man. And I think the real question is, where does Shadur go?
I think he's still gonna get. I think he's gonna go to Giants. I can see him going to.
But
I can
why
see him
not to the
going.
sec?
I can see him going to the
Who picks
Giants
second?
or the Raiders, or I could see
Don't the
him going to
Browns?
Miami.
Why not the Browns?
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna go with the Browns. He's not gonna be happy. I think it's gonna be one of those situations where they know if he goes there, he's just not gonna want to be there. I feel like
Damn,
I
I
feel like
still
the
can't.
Browns would get someone like I don't know, like Jackson Dart or something before they'll get Shador.
Just remember, man. Remember when they took Baker Mayfield over Sam Darnold?
Yeah,
How like that was a
yeah,
shock.
that was, yeah, that was. You're right. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a very interesting rest of the free agency though. So it's gonna be very. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what Rodgers does. We'll see where Russell Wilson goes, and we'll see. And I think where those quarterbacks go at will depend on how the draft goes too. There's gonna be a lot of moves.
I can't wait. I can't wait, man. It's all gonna be official soon.
Yeah, you're right.
I
It's
can't
gonna be
wait.
crazy, bro. But I guess we'll end it there. Appreciate everyone for tuning into the Sports Battery. I am Monte with co-host Matt, and hope everyone has a good evening. All right, Matt. I'll see you, boss.
Hey, man.
Perfect.